Yeah, I figured I'd come out here and do a update on the O2 Cummins. Last weekend I did put new front shocks on this truck. I'm pretty sure the ones I took off were the original ones. At 270,000 miles, they definitely needed a set of shocks up front. This is just temporary, as I'll probably upgrade the shocks to something else eventually. But shocks up front, 5-inch MBRP straight pipe exhaust. I did swap out these license plate lights for LEDs. Tried to get all the old business stickers off of it. I mean, you can still kind of tell. This taillight was busted when I got the truck. I just replaced both of them. They were both pretty cheap. And there was a dent right here. Tried to hammer that dent back out. Anybody need some kitties? We got 4 of them. There's 3 of the 4. Somebody bumped them off. And what else did I do? Oh, the main thing was I installed the Stealth 64 turbo, as you've seen in my previous video. And right after I installed it, I started having low fuel pressure problems. Now this thing had an older style FAS. I mean, it's old technology. I think it's only got 3/8 line. I mean, check out how cracked that line is, how old. That thing's been on there a while. This is it. I think it's an older style FAS. Wiring harness and everything. There's the bits and pieces off my sending unit where I did the draw straw modification to my sending unit. So I was getting low fuel pressure warnings. If you just drive it normal and ease into it, it'd stay around 10 psi. But as soon as you gave her the beans, man, it dumped to 2, 3, 4 psi, and it'd give you the low fuel pressure warning on the Edge Juice with Attitude. So before I installed this new lift pump, it would only show between 10 and 15 at idle, and then when you'd give her the beans, it would drop to at 5 or below. So I knew that the old lift pump wasn't keeping up with the new turbo. So what I installed the other day, which is actually 2 days ago, you can see the bracket for it right there. I just installed the Raptor 4G 150 pump. And if I'd have planned this better, I'd have just got a sump. But I didn't. I was in a hurry because I ordered that off a thoroughbred diesel and got it the next day. And I just wanted to fix the low fuel pressure issue. So I just went ahead and picked the bed back up like I did when I changed the Senate unit, and then did the draw straw modification. So that fixed that issue. And then I also got the Banks Ram Air intake box. This is it, so. Completely sealed unit, so then you don't have to worry about heat soaking that filter. I never understood why everybody put those big filters and then just left it right out in the open. Basically your hot air intake. But it takes fender, or it sucks in air from the fender like the factory one does. Some other things I got for this thing: I got exotic head studs, the Banks intake horn and intercooler pipe for this side, and I got some Dynamite diesel 125 over injectors that we'll probably put in here relatively soon. Well, I also put the new headlights on the truck, new fog lights, just Amazon specials. The truck came with these Fort Gen 20s, and then, I mean, as you can see, for the most part, this thing's pretty rust free. It had all that chrome molding down the side, and I peeled that all off. I need to go back over with a eraser wheel and take the rest of the glue, but as you can see, when you peel it off, it takes some of the paint off. But this truck's pretty clean. But like I said, it come from Utah, so. And all these kitties, they like to curl up in this thing. As you remember, the dash is cracked, but it wasn't cracked too bad. I had this dash, I put this dash cover in just to temporarily fix it. I got these seats out of a 2001. If you remember, the driver's seat was power. I converted it to manual, and then at least it don't have to worry about that motor going out, and it's not ripped yet. Also got the new windshield put in. It had a crack right here. Got the windshield put in for $190, or was it $197, or was it $290? $279, that's what it was. $279 out the door. Paid cash, so they didn't charge me tax. So now I can get the windows tinted and the brow done on the windshield. But owning this thing for almost 3 weeks, I've put 1,200 miles on it, and it's done pretty good on fuel. Kitty cats are everywhere. But yeah, I would say the next thing is going to be the injectors, and then the head studs and the intake horn. I'm debating whether if I want to put tow mirrors on it or not. I'm not. I like these mirrors better, actually. I got the tow mirrors on the Fort Gen, and I'm not too impressed with them. And I don't like them in the flipped up position. Just figured I'd get on here and do a quick update. You're all right. I'll show you what the fuel pressure is sitting at. Truck is sitting at 271, 245.